in, are you thinking, oh, I'm getting up, it's dark in the morning, it's windy, it's cold, and how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel a bit low, a little bit under the weather? Well, it's time to try and think a bit more positive. Don't let that wind, don't let that cold get you down. Let's make the best of the situation, and let's do it for today. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Positive Cake YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Yes, we're back again with one of my fantastic videos. I hope you all keep tuning in. Thank you very much for our new subscribers, all you guys who've been really supporting my channel and helping me grow. Thank you to the all. If you are new to my channel, don't forget that you do like, subscribe and comment. Tick the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Enjoy. Okay, so welcome back everybody. Yes, today we're going to be talking about a change of weather, but not our attitudes. Yes, we're talking about now it's getting into sort of the winter months now, it's starting to get a lot colder, it's getting a little bit gloomier. When we wake up over the morning, it's very dark, you know, it's not light anymore, it's not summer anymore, you know, and when we're coming home from work or whatever, you know, it's starting to get a lot darker, or if it's, you know, really dark, depending on where you live in the world. And that can have a massive impact on how we feel, especially when we get up in the morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at lots of different ways we can sort of improve the way we feel, the way that negativity that we automatically wake up to, the lethargic, you know, you're cold, you want to stay in bed. We're going to try and dispel some of that and try and improve how we feel in the morning, how that makes us get up and go, and what differences we can do to sort of dispel that, make that so much better for ourselves, get ourselves in the right frame of mood, have that positivity and get up and go in the morning, especially the mornings, because if you're anything like me, everyone loves a good little tuck up in bed. When you wake up, that alarm goes off, you're just like, oh, nightmare scenario. But you know what, that's the wrong attitude to have. We need to wake up and think, yes, the weather is not very nice, but we're going to do something different today. We're going to have the different attitude that we normally have. That's going to give us a great day ahead. So yeah, let's have a little look into what ideas and what really good tips we can do to make it that bit better. Okay, so one of the first things I think we need to look at is what time are we getting up in the morning and what effect does that have on us when we wake up in the morning. Okay, so the first one that I think is a big difference is how much time do you give yourself to prepare when you get up in the morning. For instance, if you're due to leave the house at a certain time, let's say you're in for 9 o'clock in the morning, say, and you have to leave at say 8 o'clock in order to travel to work by the bus or whatever. Obviously it may be a bit earlier, so obviously this is, you know, is going to differ for a lot of people, but let's just say it takes an hour to get to work, you know, as an example. Okay, so obviously you have to leave the house at 8. So what time are you getting up? Are you one of these early risers who gets up say at 6 o'clock, gives yourself a couple of hours to get up, get yourself, have a shower, you know, get yourself prepped, have a cup of coffee in the morning, maybe have a little bit of breakfast, get yourself into that mood? Or you're one of those people who will hit the snooze button and maybe try and sort of do that last minute rush round of getting up, a quick wash, quick shower, whatever, throw some clothes on really quickly and just run out the house. Now these are the two different types. I find that you'll always have two different people in the world which have this approach. You've got the people who are willing to set that alarm maybe an hour earlier than they normally do to get themselves up, get themselves charged, get themselves energized. Or you've got the people who find it quite easy just to hit that snooze button. I want an extra 15 minutes, and then next thing, an extra 15 minutes into half an hour, and then you're rushing around like, you know, like crazy then. So this is what I want you to try and do, and some of the things that really can benefit you is try and get into the habits now of setting your alarm a little bit earlier. Because if you get up a little bit earlier, it gives you time to wake up, gives you time to do the things you want to do. Obviously it is a hard struggle, it is going to be tough because a lot of people, depending on what sort of lifestyles you lead, some people go to bed nice and early, some people go to bed very, very late. So it's basically comes down to the two types of people. What type of person are you? Are you the one who likes a huge amount of sleep, or are you one who likes a little amount of sleep but then wants to have a lie in the morning? So think about how that you're going to start this, and this starts on literally the night before. How are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you finding that you are in the habits and bad habits of waking up late and rushing around in the morning? So this is something you want to break. You want to try and get up a little bit earlier. Give your time to get up, get yourself prepped, wake up in the morning, have a cup of tea. It could be something that's simple as, get yourself into watching a show on television or something like that in the morning, like a series. Get yourself into something on like an on-demand service. Think, well, I'm going to watch an episode. I'm going to get up earlier and give myself a good reason to do it. So I'm going to watch, like, say, an episode of one of my favourite, dramas or soaps or whatever. And that's going to wake me up. That's going to be my morning routine, my little reward for getting up that little bit earlier. Because you'll find getting up that little bit earlier gives you a bit more fresher, gets you a bit more alert, a bit more awake, and also allows you to get that metabolism working in your body, getting yourself up and running and get yourself going. And that, I think, will make a huge difference to how your frame of mind will be and how you're going to feel when you sort of have to step out that door into the cold, grab your car keys, jump on that bus, wherever it is. It's going to make a huge difference to your mindset, because you're not already chasing yourself by leaving late, running around thinking, right, okay, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, I forgot this, I forgot that. And that's the worst start of the day you can have. So remember, try and get up a little bit earlier. It will make all that difference. Okay, so now we're out the door. We've actually got up, we've got out. We've learned to maybe get up that little bit earlier, make it a little bit easier on ourselves to sort of move forward for the day now. Yes, we're out the door. It's a lot darker. It's a lot colder. We've got to warm our car up. We've got to potentially, soon enough, we're going to be de-icing our windows on our cars and trying to get the heating on full blast. We're going to put that extra layer on when we go out. And it is demoralising. It can make a big difference to how you feel, your motivation for the day. But this is what you've got to understand. This happens to us every year. This isn't new information. This isn't something that, oh God, it's cold, it's drab, it's dreary. We had this last year, the year before, and we've had that all the years have passed, and we've got through it. Think about, what age are you at now? If you're at, say for instance, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus, you've done this for years and years to come. You've got through it, you've lived through it, and you've done it, and you've succeeded. So what you need to do now is make that part of your regime. Think about the strength of, I've been out in these winter months, I've battled these storms, I've scraped ice off my car, I've shoveled snow off my driveway, I've done loads of things, and I've got through this. So think about the positives, and think about getting to work, keeping that going, and rewarding yourself for getting up and going as well. So if you are somebody who works, for instance, and you earn a good wage and you go in there, why not treat yourself to something like a new set of bedding or something, or a new throw for your bed? So you think, when I get home, I've got a nice new bit of bedding on, I've got a nice big comfy throw or something like that, or like a new pair of pyjamas or something, very thick pair of pyjamas that you can wear during the night. And that'll be your little reward for getting up and going out in the cold, thinking, I get to go home, put my warm pyjamas on, get me lovely warm bed, get yourself a heated blanket or something like that, and treat yourself to being able to go home and have that little reward for yourself. And have that as a mentality where you've got that sense of drive, that sense of you've got something waiting for you at the end of the day. You've got that something to reward yourself with. Allow yourself to have that positivity and drive and think, yes, I'm out in the cold now, I'm going to slog ahead, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do what I've got to do, and then I'm going to come home, I'm going to get my pyjamas on or whatever I'm going to wear, and I'm going to get cosy in bed, I'm going to tuck up, I'm going to watch a bit of telly or whatever it is that you do, read a book, whatever. So yes, think about the positives, think about how we can dispel that. We've done this before, it's not new information, and we've got through this before. And reward yourself by coming home and enjoying a nice comfort of your own home, hitting the heating on and enjoying the warmth. So yeah, think about it, think about the benefits of planning ahead and enjoying when you come home, because that's the reward that's waiting for you after your working day. Okay, so yes, we've finished our working day, we've finished our university, we've finished whatever it is we're doing for the day, and we've come out the door and it's darker, it's colder again. So we're thinking, oh, do you know what, that puts us into a bit of a mood, because then what have we got to do? Are we going to be driving home in the dark, or are we getting on public transport? Now, I know one of the things that's very hard is like public transport. You know, you're sitting on there, it can be horrible, it can be wet if it's been raining, you're feeling a bit damp, you're feeling a bit cold, you sat on the bus for instance, or you know, you've got a very long journey ahead of you, maybe you're stuck in traffic on motorways or whatever, and this can be quite despondent, you know, it can bring you down a little bit, and you've got to try and get through that journey. But ways to improve that is think of, again, like you did in the morning, reward yourself with something that you can have maybe on a tablet or a phone, or a podcast, or watching a video for instance on YouTube. You know, give yourself something, a routine that you can listen to or watch, or something every time you've got to go home or make that journey, and give yourself something that's going to break that up for you, the monotony of having to get on that bus or get in your car. You know, put something on that you really enjoy. It could be something that, you know, one of your favourite soaps for instance. If you're on public transport, if you're not driving, you can watch on a tablet or a phone. If you're in a car, maybe put on a podcast or something onto your phone, put it through your radio, whatever, or put some of your favourite music on. But always try and plan something, have something that you can look forward to, thinking, right, oh, the next episode of this coming up, I can't wait to watch that. Oh, right, get me headphones out, get a good pair of headphones out, shut out any surrounding noise from you when you're on the bus, and get stuck into something that's really into, like an audio book, or one of your favourite albums, or even something like a podcast, something that's really going to sort of take that time away from that long journey home, dispel that negativeness, and enjoy that you know, the company of listening to something positive on your way home. So literally that journey will fly for you. So then as soon as you get off your bus, get out your car, you're home, you can then start getting to making something nice for tea, something nice and warm. Maybe prepare something at the beginning of the day. Now, if you've got something like a slow cooker or something in your house, one of the things that you can do is make something like a stew or a soup or a roast or something in there, that literally when you get home, the house is filled with some lovely smells. You know, you've prepped something, a lovely, like a big thick stew or a big soup or something like that, so when you come in, the house is filled with that lovely smell, and you've got something, you know, a lovely thick, get some uncut bread, stick that bread into it and start eating away at it, or whatever it is that you potentially would cook that's going to bring you joy, one of your favourite meals. But coming into the house and smelling that cooking, oh, you know, there's nothing better sensually than having the smell of freshly cooked food, especially when you come into the house. You know, it's been horrible outside, it's windy, it's horrible, and then you've come in, you know, you remembered you've got that lovely stew or that lovely meal that's been prepared throughout the day, and you come into that smell and you think, oh, I can't wait to have that. Straight away, a bit of comfort food doesn't really makes a huge difference to the end of your day. So yeah, these are some good little tips, little things that can maybe help you through the day, and really sort of dispel the negativity of the dark evenings, you know, the nights drawing in, the windy, wet weather, you know, the horrible weather to come. Because you know what, it's not going to beat us, it's never beaten us before, and we're going to continue to be positive throughout this again, and we'll probably be the same way next time it comes. But you know what, after winter comes spring and summer, so yes, we've got that to look forward to. So yeah, we've got plenty of good tips there. So yeah, get on board, have some good ideas, and let's get warm. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video today. I've really enjoyed doing this one, especially this time of year when obviously we're all feeling a little bit cold, a little bit down, obviously because of the weather, and you know, we're having to put that extra layer on. But you know what, it's a great video, and it's something that I'm really positive about, is trying to change that mood, because we all have it. We all deal with having to get up in, you know, rough, you know, weather and feeling a little bit negative. But you know what, that's not going to bring us down. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to be positive this year, and we're going to keep this going throughout the year into the summer and spring. So yes, thank you very much for watching. If you are new to my channel, if you do like any of the videos that I do have on there, I'll put a link into there for all my positivity videos for you. Hope you enjoy them. Please leave any likes, comments, anything in the comments down below. You can reach me on obviously Instagram, on lots of different places, Facebook, loads of different things if you'd like to get in contact with me. If you'd like to do any collaborations with me, if you are another channel similar to mine, you know, please get in touch. We can do a little collaboration. I'd love to hear from you guys, because I really enjoy doing this. So yeah, you guys need to get yourself a little cup of tea, have a little drink, get nice and warm, and enjoy the rest of my videos. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Positively Craig. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.